Hey guys, it's me, Names, otherwise known as just a normal guy who's definitely not a bear and definitely not outside of your house. Because why would I be outside of your house? I'm not a bear, I'm just a guy. You know? But you can call me anything really, and welcome to Forest Ranger Services, episode 1. I was scrolling through Steam because they have their little sale going on because of Black Friday until December 4th, and I was looking through the new horror games that came out, and this released on November 29th, so about 3 days ago as of recording this, and I thought, hey, this looks cool, it looks neat, it looks like it is inspired. I could be completely wrong in saying this, but from what is it? I think it's... I can't remember if it's on No Sleep or if it's on, like, an actual Forest Ranger subreddit, but, inspired by, like, creepy occurrences that has happened in the forest or, like, stuff that's unexplainable. I want to say it might be on No Sleep, and the other part of me wants to say it is on, like, a Forest Ranger-related forum, but, like, whatever it is, it feels inspired by that. Editing me will look into that just to double-check it. And it also kind of looks similar to how Fears 2 Fathom presented itself in terms of like doing it episodically and doing it based on different supposedly true stories. I have not played Fears to Fathom, but I know my friend has been telling me to play it, and I've been meaning to play it, and it looks good. So this just kind of piqued my interest and got me excited, so let's just jump into it. The Forest Ranger Services series are based on real-life events and personal accounts of hikers. The narrative has been altered for entertainment purposes. There are thousands of missing reports filed each year in the U.S. national parks. Many cases remain unexplained. That is true. And it does not look like I can press any button in order to get through this, so this is just set. Oh, I set that, and you know what? Timing. I'm all about it. Oh, we're just... Okay, hey. Damn, okay. Yo, quit stalling? What? Quit stalling, dude. You got a bet to lose. This is bogus. 50 bucks? Who even has 50 bucks? What year is it? Not you, obviously. Just do the dare. Why a creepy old watchtower? If it collapses, you know, or there's like a bear, you'll have to grab something from the tower or pay up. I don't have 50 bucks, Mikey. Exactly. 50 bucks buys me a ton of CD singles at Sam Goody, so you'd better climb. This is such a scam. I got totally robbed on that free show. Free shot. I need to lock in. What am I doing? Okay. Robbed, you airball, dude. Stop crying. Whatever. If I die, I'm taking your Nirvana collection with me to the grave. Whoa. Don't even joke about that, dude. Just go already. Or we can call everyone at school and tell them you're a total poser. I'm going, but if that thing collapses, you owe me like 100 bucks. And a pizza. Deal. Oh, yeah, and grab this. Wait, what for? Proof. Airhead. Fine. I'm going. Deal, now hurry up before Bigfoot gets you. Oh, sure, because the freaking Blair Witch doesn't live out here or anything. Oh, can I talk to you? No? You're just here for the vibes? I guess you're just here for the vibes. I'm not gonna assume anything. Mikey could be gay, I don't know. Just press some buttons to see if I needed to equip it. Actually, hold on. Oh, yeah, no, there is no button to equip it, and I definitely did not just exit out of the game by complete accident, because I definitely know that you know what? There's no explaining it. I just accidentally closed out of it. That's all I can really do in terms of trying to justify myself. It's okay, it's whatever, but I can just cut it in editing. Magic! Yay. But it is more funny to joke about it, so, interesting. Just a clearing. Forest camp. I love forest camp. Okay, be that way. I guess you didn't like forest camp? Sure, whatever, man. Have your own opinions. Also, was his eyes completely white, or is that just the shine of the flashlight? Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I'm assuming a lot of things. I like assuming, and it also makes me not as nervous. I guess I can just book it. There's no reason not to be running. Okay, so never mind. We do have a reason to not be running. We have a stamina bar! Yay! single cell phone tower. Double ooh. It doesn't have any wires attached to it. Okay, no, that wasn't me running. Oh, okay. That was just really convenient. I'm tripping myself out. Another tower. A trash can. Oh, a forest camp. 1 admission. 195. Enjoy the nature. An old camp took it admission stub. Is there anything else that I can grab from there? No, I can't. Okay. Well, why does the camera get blurry when I'm like close to stuff? I don't know. Maybe I'm nearsighted. Oh, fork in the road. That's forest camp. What does that say? Oh, hold on. What? Lookout tower. Okay, I was like, what? What, is it actually that way? Didn't I see it over there? Whatever. We'll just go off in this direction and possibly die. Who knows? If I do, I get his Nirvana collection at least. Oh, okay, never mind. It just circles to the same thing. Oh, just an outhouse. Are we gonna see Shrek in here? Can I interact with this?
Shrek
No?
is love, I say.
It's just here? Okay. Have fun, man, if you're in there. I don't know. I'm just gonna assume there's a serial killer in there. Or like, maybe a bear. Maybe a bear that's definitely not a bear and he's waiting inside for me to open the door to let him out. Because that's what bears do. Have you never encountered a bear before? I've never actually have, so I'm just lying out of my ass. Hello? Sounds like pigs getting mutilated. Don't know. Okay, sure. Those are pigs, right? Those sound like pigs. And I'm not just making a... No, okay. Examine the door. I don't know why I said that. The structure is declared unfit for human occupancy or use. It is unlawful for any person to use or occupy the building after 13.7. Okay, I'm assuming. Alright, man. Okay, well, gotta find the key. Is that fog? Kinda. Oh, I guess it's more... No. I was gonna say, maybe it's more present when I'm up there. It's definitely more present now. Spooky. Oh yeah, no, there's definitely wild boar. Maybe it's probably not a pig. It's probably just a wild boar. What am I talking about? What does this say? Town square. Oh my god, the cabins. We get to have fun at forest camp. A lovely getaway destination that definitely... that definitely isn't haunted. Oh, bye. Okay. Damn, be that way, I guess. Anything in here? Whoa. Frames dropped. Oh, there's... Okay. Yeah, nice well. Really doesn't go that far. In fact, it goes like 3 feet. Or maybe even 2. Hello? I'm assuming it's that elk. That elk is just around. Camp map. It is marked with hotspot, high frequency, and avoid exposure. What? Okay. Not the key, though. And... Okay. Sure. Don't know why you'd be... up there specifically. Are there any other houses, or are those... Is there just 2? Yeah, I get it. Shut up. Jesus. I'm just trying to enjoy... Hey, a single boot. I'm just... Hold on, let me check it. It feels like as soon as I grab this, something is going to happen. So let me just check if there's anything else in here. I mean, it's rather bare. So I kind of doubt that, but hey. You never know. And considering how I am, I might just walk past something that I need. So, yeah. Huh. All right. Were you just a ghost? Are you actually a person? Am I gonna walk in here and see you? No. Oh, you're that guy. Sorry for insulting you. I don't think I really insulted you. Ah! Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Hello? God. Jesus. Okay. Loud noise. Loud noises. They startle me. Because that is the human condition. F off. Jesus. Okay. Just stop it. If you do it again, I swear to God. Better not. Better not. Good. Okay. Jesus. Jesus. Just Jesus. Although that wasn't really Jesus back there. Those were just angels. Well, maybe it is Jesus. I don't know, man. Let me in. Thank you. He said just grab anything. But like, can I truly just grab anything? Okay. Sure. Chessboard. And I'm just holding it up. Hello? Okay, birds.
Hello? There's not gonna be anyone waiting for me down there when I come back down, is it?
I'm just oh, I can jump.
Hello? Hello?
It's I'm really trying to see if I could see anyone or anything. We're chill. No? Okay. I will just walk until I need to start running. Everything in my body right now is telling me to not do that. But since we have a stamina bar, God damn it, I'm not gonna risk it. We didn't come from that way, we came from this way. Immediately gets lost. Immediately dies. $50 isn't worth it, man. Well, actually, I don't know what the year is. Maybe it is rather worth it. $50 is $50. Huh? You know? We already know what's in the trash can. We don't need to look at that again. What is with... It is a game set in a forest. Why am I surprised? As long as I don't hear anything... Hey, as long as I don't hear anything really loud and very much behind me, I just need to keep walking forward. That's all I need to do. Right? Yeah. Yes. Don't need a sprint. Yet. Can just take it easy. I can ignore whatever the hell that is. A wild boar. Because of course it's a wild boar. And we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be chill. Nothing's going to jump me. I'm going the right way. I'm definitely not lost. This is where I literally came from. I know that for a fact. Talking just to fill dead silence because I'm waiting for something really big to just, you know, get my ass. And then I die. And then I scream. And then we move on to the next act. And it's really funny. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. No. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Oh. What?
Hey there, night crawlers. You're locked in with Station 5, where the news takes a walk on the wild side.
What?
Your man in the shadows, Mike Stone. Have you guys heard about these missing hikers all over our national parks? This isn't something we hear about anymore. But check out these stats.
Whoa. From...
According to the latest data from the National Park Service, around 1,000 to 2,500 people go missing in national parks and forests each year. Death Valley, Yellowstone, Cascades, all kinds of reports of missing people. The numbers are massive. I've got a few examples here. One hiker found after days in the woods couldn't recall basic details about their hike or how they got lost.
Same.
Now, folks, these aren't isolated incidents.
I'm not the one hiking.
Another displayed signs of acute paranoia, claiming they were being watched by unseen entities among the trees.
I mean, like animals? but okay. Yes. Oh. Okay, I wasn't driving on that side, but you know what? Whatever, man. I can teleport. I love having that ability. Don't you just love it when you randomly teleport in your car? I mean, it's better than no clipping, I guess. What are these gas prices? 79 cents a gallon? Oh, hell nah. We're like 60 years back in time. This is the 60s. Oh, I thought for a second that wasn't going to fully open. Oh, hello. Hold on. What are you doing, man? Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Hot coffee, $1.99. Lemons? Oranges. Not lemons, oranges. Potatoes. Those look like rocks. What? This is insane. Can I grab anything?
Evening. What can I get you?
Just grabbing some supplies. I'm a new ranger in the area.
One, huh? You guys are a dime a dozen.
And you're built like a Lego. Shut the fuck up. What's that supposed to mean?
There's a new guy here just about every other month.
Really? What happened to them? They quit?
Some people just don't last out in the woods. It can get a bit creepy, you know.
Oh, I know. Oh, okay. Then that's the end of that conversation. Am I saying that because I cover stuff in the woods, or have I actually been out in the woods? I think it would be really funny to just be like, oh, I know. And then this character has actively avoided the woods all their life and then just decided one day to be a park ranger. Okay. And then... okay. Okay. I just wasn't expecting being able to like to fully grab the bread and then move it over as if this is like Gmod or something. Oh, and then I teleported. You know what, man? Hey, continuity.
Rescue teams highlight a puzzling trend. A significant number of those who are located after going missing in the wild often exhibit strange mental conditions. We're talking about disorientation, memory loss,
Nine.
in some cases, bizarre behavior.
What?
That leaves rescuers and medical professionals baffled. But some of these disappearances just don't make any sense. You got experienced hikers, forest workers, lumberjacks, and even rangers. Just about 5% of these missing people are never found.
Lumberjacks is interesting.
They just go missing without any trace.
Also, am I looping?
They search for these people for weeks, and they find absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a staggering figure, and it's got us wondering what exactly is happening out there.
I'm looping.
What if I told you there's a secret experiment going on?
Oh.
Right under our
the government, the shadowy figures in black suits, they're
I just love the way that he transitioned. I also started driving off of the road by accident because I really wanted to read ahead what he was saying, but the government in these black suits, like, yeah, you sound like a person who's into conspiracy theories. Okay. And then can I actually do anything with you? Or are you just here? Just constantly parked there. Sure. Nice lighting. What are you, a film major? Hey.
New ranger, huh? They come and go like the wind. Whispering pines play tricks, you'll find.
What? Okay, man. I think I'm lost. Can you help me out with some directions? I don't think he's gonna help us, but okay.
Lost a hiker recently. Vanished in the woods. Swallowed whole. Happens more than you'd ever be told.
I know, right? I'm able to swallow whole. Okay, can I get those directions?
Been here a while. Seen the faces change. Rangers like you, their stories rearrange. Something in these woods something strange.
Am I talking to a fae? What the f? Oh, hey, look, it's the, I can't, my mouse isn't able to show up, but the little moon. I don't know if that's like an actual texture, inconsistency and it just happened to be like that, or if that's actually on purpose, but I mean, like, hey, it's there, I'm out of here. You have some creepy vibes, old man. Anyways.
Good luck, Ranger. The forest's a maze. It knows who stays and who decays.
If I don't come back, tell my plants I tried. I have plants? Okay, well. Hey! Looks like something you're looking for is missing. Yeah, the road. Have you stolen it? Can you... Did you steal the entire road? Is that an R or an A? Double R diner? Double A diner? 1 free cherry pie. A coupon for cherry pie. It must be really good. I think that's an R. That looks more like an R than an A, but a cassette tape labeled driving mixtape. And then another newspaper article about a missing hiker. Am I in purgatory? Stay safe in the woods, missing hiker. And then, I'm sorry, what? The document reads, subject exposed to blank under project blank, symptoms include blank, and memory blank. Relocation restricted. Continued monitoring essential. Immediate action if subject becomes aware of blank. Report any occurrences. I don't know. You said he was creepy, but I'm kind of vibing with the music choice. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I'm gonna go back out here, and if the road isn't back, I'm blaming you, Mr. Something is missing. Yeah. My entire destination is gone. I mean, like, hey, if someone can steal an entire beach.
Voices in my head are getting louder, and tonight they're whispering your name. Buckle up. There's this hiker. When the search and rescue teams finally found him, it was a scene. The hiker had resorted to desperate measures. The evidence of his ordeal was written in the mutilated flesh of his own fingers, chewed and gnawed in a desperate bid for sustenance.
God.
Wow.
Damn
this
it.
Sucker. He ate his own fingers.
Christ.
He must have been out of his mind. It's your turn.
You will never get out of these woods.
I was just trying to listen to the dude on the radio, man. God. The subtitles didn't show up, so I had to strain my ears. F you. What the hell? Okay. You're not getting out of here. It's your turn now. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, whatever, man. God. You think I care? No. Obviously I don't. I'm driving in the middle of the road. A person who drives in the middle of the road doesn't care. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess that's like half true. I mean, like, if someone's driving in the middle of the road, they're probably, I mean, like, they obviously don't care about the law. But, like, to what extent to why they're doing that? I don't know. I mean, it could literally be anything. Oh, now he's just by the window. Hey, can I just crash into the convenience store? I just want to hit you. I just want to kill you, man. Hey, stranger. Not really a stranger. Why are you just in the void? You having fun?
In shadows deep, where trees entwine, a mystery unfolds. A tale malign, through tangled woods, where whispers soar. Lost are hikers, seen no more.
All right.
Answer the call on the forest breeze. Each ring, a step closer, unravel the twine. Find the hikers lost, where the shadows align. Well, are you gonna pick it up?
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say, I don't really know where the phone is, man. But, okay, that's convenient. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, I said that. Who is this? Huh? Non-linear storytelling. Was that just a nightmare, or did any of that actually happen? Cozy rustic stove. Whenever I examine something, is it always going to do that? Wait. Inspect my stuff. I should probably unpack. Okay, it does just kind of do that. Oh, it was okay. It's that. Hold on, I want to take in the scenery. God damn. Contrary to what I was previously experiencing, this is very peaceful. And it also reminds me of Firewatch, which is another game that I've never played and for some weird reason just have never watched, even though a lot of people say that it's good. So, kind of funny. Hey.
Over.
Yeah.
So, how was your first night?
Oh, okay, so it was all just nightmare. Maybe, possibly. I mean, that very first one with Mikey was pretty interesting and a nightmare.
My bad. Shouldn't tell you creepy stories on your first day.
So that was made up, right? Made up right of... I don't know. I'm not finding the joke. Anyways.
Actually, no. One of the guys overheard it down at the station. Pretty weird, right?
Why is... I feel like your voice is getting more and more staticky, but I can't tell. Yesterday morning. Oh, boy. I mean, like, I get... It is non-linear. I mean, if we're going... Yeah. Very long load screen. Every time I say that is then when it gives me the prompt to continue. God damn. Okay. Oh, I'm a professional, I swear.
The Forest Ranger Services, where passion meets purpose. Embark on a career that connects you to the heart of nature. Our Rangers. They walk in nature and are responsible for a variety of exciting tasks. Like keeping our forests clean and more.
Oh.
Survival tips. You betcha. We got those too. Apply now.
Minimum wage is not guaranteed. You are responsible for bringing your own survival gear, food, drinks, and medicine. The Forest Ranger Services takes no responsibility of staff safety or accident.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how legal that is. Whoa, the sector. Oh, that was a little bit of a stutter step. What?
Wait, isn't the trail marker supposed to be here?
It should be, but I don't see it. Maybe we took a wrong turn back there.
Yeah, maybe let's backtrack a bit and get on the right path before we get lost.
Like how it's...
Sam, let's just hope we don't
What?
run out of snacks.
Hold on, where's Jake? He was just right behind us.
What do you mean? Weren't you looking after the kids?
A ball.
He probably ran off to find a squirrel or something. Where's your little brother, Pumpkin?
I like how the entirety of that, even though the camera angle is facing the other way, if you just turn around, it was just straight up ass. It was just his flat ass. that was it. Okay, so now is this... I mean, this was yesterday morning. So oh. Career in the heart of nature. Questions and directions. Okay, yeah. I guess this is all the stuff that we had down in our basement before we left for work or something. Like, sure. Individual sensing a mysterious presence during life-threatening situations. Sir Ernest Shackleton and his crew reported feeling an unseen... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyways. Accidentally unplugs my earbuds. An unseen... Reported feeling an unseen member guiding them during their harrowing Antarctic expedition? Why are we there? Hikers have also reported similar sensations, describing a silent companion during moments of great danger. Okay. Keith Parkins vanished during a hiking trip in Yosemite. Some witnesses claim to have seen a mysterious figure in the area around the time of his disappearance. Parkinson's fate remains unknown. John Donovan went missing while hiking in the Rocky Mountains. He was found 12 days later, alive but disoriented. Donovan claimed that he had encountered a mysterious figure who guided him to safety and provided him with food. Okay, I thought we were gonna have to, like, move out of what we were inspecting and then go on to the next paper, but this all just goes in one. Betty Cash, Vicky Landrum, and Colby Landrum claimed to have witnessed a large diamond-shaped object emitting flames on a hiking trail. They reported suffering from symptoms of radiation sickness after the encounter. Charles Hickinson and Calvin Parker claimed to have been abducted by strange robotic creatures while fishing. Okay. The encounter involved bright lights and a feeling of weightlessness. The witnesses underwent hypnosis to recall more details. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it.
I'm curious about what else is in the room, man. Leave me be.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, there's not a lot to really do. Can I pick these up and play darts? No. Okay. Well, wait, hold on. What? Oh, okay, it's just the phone. I thought for a second it was saying something else to inspect.
Forest Ranger Services. You applied for a job?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if...
Listen, you want the job or not?
Yeah, I want the job.
So you got the flyer with the directions on it?
Oh, yeah, I have it right here.
Well, ain't that a miracle? You'll be stationed at Tower 6. First, you gotta check in at Outpost 3 to meet your supervisor.
Supervisor, got it. You definitely sound like you know what you're doing.
You wanna be there by 6 p.m. At the latest. That's 6 p.m. Unless you wanna walk through the forest at night.
I like how this lady is so done. This lady is over it. I'll be there.
Okay, we'll bring some boots, supplies, and maybe a little guts. You're gonna need all three. Oh, and kid.
You don't know I'm a kid?
Just don't be late.
Okay. really intense music. Going from don't be late and then to immediate cutaway into a driving sequence. I'm assuming I just need to go straight. Hey, it's the car. That's the car, right? Or is that more purple than black? That looked more purple than black. Oh, whoops. I'm going to hit someone or something. That'll be really funny if I do, though. Not gonna lie. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, is the radio guy back?
Nightcrawlers, you're tuned into the strange frequency of Station 5.
It is definitely strange.
Isn't just a headline, it's a conspiracy.
But I mean that as an insult.
I'm your man in the shadows, Mike Stone, and today we're looking up. I mean way up.
Okay.
Folks, we're talking unidentified flying objects. Now, if you've been paying attention to anything other than your radio dial, you'll know sightings are on the rise, especially right here in the good old US of A. From the mountains of Washington State to the deserts of Nevada. People are spotting strange lights, bizarre shapes, and in some cases, full-on spacecraft.
What?
Yep, you heard me.
No way.
And today, Nightcrawlers, I'm opening up the lines. It's your turn to spill the beans.
Interesting.
Have you or someone you know ever had a brush with the unexplained out in the wild? Strange lights? Eerie sounds, or that unmistakable feeling of being watched? Call me up. Let's shine a light on what's lurking in the shadows. Okay, we got Betty from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire?
Hi, Mike.
Nothing good comes from New Hampshire.
My husband and I love your show. We had an experience a few years back. Driving late at night, we saw lights in the sky that followed us, and then we lost 2 hours we can't explain. When we finally got home, there were strange marks on our car, and I've had vivid dreams about figures watching us ever since.
Wow, Betty, that's
I actually remember hearing about that on a podcast I listened to.
Incredible and chilling. Thanks so much for sharing that with us. Stay safe out there and keep looking up. Another caller.
But the podcast was also
these disappearances, these strange events. They're part of a much bigger
being rightfully
picture,
skeptical.
Something far more dangerous than you realize. There are forces at work here, manipulating the narrative, controlling what you see, what you believe, and if you can...
Oh, okay.
Wait, what happened? It cut off? All right, night crawlers. Let's take a quick break. Stay tuned.
Okay. Yeah, I actually do remember hearing that that alien story on a podcast, but the podcast was one being skeptical about it, but also two they were definitely taking it in a more funny, lighthearted tone. Oh. Okay. Why am I blanking on it? The holding music completely cut out. Jesus Christ. Oh. And I completely cut out of existence. Hey, we all have those days, you know? So, like, I guess this is just a jump cut to us being closer to where we need to be. And we went from absolutely, utterly flat land to still flat land, but in a forest? Question mark? Why am I saying question mark? I'm saying question mark in reference to whether or not this was a jump cut. I don't know, man. Hello? Okay. My brain sometimes likes to just jump from one thing to another without having any, connecting thought. It just happens. And that will happen, and as I just said, it'll happen, and I'm like, should probably explain that if I'm gonna be doing stuff like this, because then it's just gonna be really awkward and people are gonna feel like they're going insane. But then again, who knows? Maybe I'll start doing schizophrenic edits on my videos, and I'll just splice something in that shouldn't be there like 3 times in a row and then not explain myself. Oh hey, oh hey, oh hey. Is that the quick and go? Yeah, it is. And it's can we? Never mind. Never mind. We can go in there. In fact, I think the game wants me to go in there because just immediately pulled up when I was like over there, and then I'll go right back there when it happens. Okay. Notice a permanent closure due to high levels of toxic substance in the soil. Effective immediately. This facility is hereby closed. Pursuant to section 74, chapter 4 of the Environmental Safety Act. Okay. Okay. Oh. Real professional and whatnot, huh? The Woodlands Tribune. Rumors of unknown chemicals in ground soil of closed gas station. And I like how it's a closed gas station and there's just a mattress up front. But then again, yeah. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna go on. But then again, I mean, like, if someone needs to find a spot to sleep, oh, it's just all gone. It's not even a hole. The entire fence has been taken out. Okay, sure. This is just gone, just entirely gone. Okay. I'm gonna assume that there's something in here that we might need to see first. Otherwise, I will continue going back there. Can I open that? No. And then just flammable out back, because hey, this place is shady, rundown, and closed for reasons by the government. So like, of course there'd be shady stuff. This is a horror game after all, and we still have a stamina bar. God damn it. Okay. Oh, no. Are those trees? Or is that like a rock sculpture? That looks like a strange little alien thing made out of stone. A sturdy, slightly weathered clipboard holding a neatly organized but somewhat aged list of geographical locations.
Hands behind your back and get on your knees now.
I only do that for people who ask me to do that. I don't know where I was going with that. There are literally thousands of reports of hikers witnessing strange and unsettling events in national parks and forests, including hikers seeing figures seemingly out of place in the forest environment, figures vanishing in or out of sight in plain view, events described as deafening okay. Yeah. Okay. Events described as deafening absence of sound or out of place loud noises, meeting strangers to help guide lost hikers to safety, disorientation, memory loss, the list goes on. Most are attributed to a phenomena called panic in the woods and the third man syndrome, which is widely documented. I've never heard of that in my life. One such event happened to me and was the main inspiration for creating Forest Ranger Services. You meet other hikers all the time, so in the moment you just think you weren't paying attention. It isn't something you are prepared for. When you're on a trail hiking, you don't expect a man in a red sweater to just pop out in from... Okay, oh my god. I start reading and then I don't let myself stop. I just keep going and going and going, even if I'm up the sentence. Okay. We're Jesus. Sorry. When you're on a hiking trail, you don't expect a man in a red sweater to just pop in and out of existence right in front of you. Okay. Whatever. Especially in the wintertime. I mean, my first instinct was to say hello to the guy, and as I turned to look at him, he was gone. It takes a few seconds to realize that something very strange just happened, and you get into a mild panic way out there in the silent forest all by yourself. Sometimes true stories can be stranger than fictional ones. I don't know, I can read, but I then read out loud, and my brain doesn't catch up to what I'm reading. And it causes me to trip up on every single word, and it annoys me because my brain shouldn't be doing that, but it does that, and then I turn it into this whole thing. So yeah, sorry about that. I'm going to say this again, and I swear to God, if it happens when I say it, it is still not giving me the prompt to continue. Okay, no. I thought for a second it was just going to do that, because every other time I've mentioned it, it somehow managed to just coincidentally happen. So I guess it's just giving me a lot of time to read this. Assumedly. I can't really do anything else. So yeah. Although admittedly, I'm not gonna lie. If you give it the option to continue at some point, you can just put the continue button and then you can just not press it until you're done reading. But hey, that's just me. It's different for everyone. Yeah. Is that it? Is that it? Like, is that genuinely, was that the game? I can't do anything. The background music has literally stopped. Hello? You know what? F it. I'm gonna go piss. I'm gonna go piss, and if nothing happens when I come back, that's it. That's it, I guess. Okay. Okay, yeah. I guess that was the end. I genuinely don't, yeah. I thought maybe I just had to give it a really long time before like it would give me a prompt, but like I think that was legitimately just it, and so I literally just I just hit exit after pausing, and then it just put me back to the home screen instead of completely closing out of the game, which I guess, you know, that works. Okay, well, that was Forest Ranger Services. That was way shorter than I thought it was going to be. And I feel like that also gets compounded by the fact that the ending's very abrupt. Because I looked at the recording time after I went to the bathroom, and I was only around like 46 or so minutes. So yeah, this was not... Normally, even with shorter games that I play, the recording ends up being a little longer than the actual playtime because of the stuff that I am doing and then all the stuff that I'm checking. So this was genuinely like a solid like 40 some minutes. So definitely shorter than I thought it was going to be. But then again, this is just episode 1, and on Steam it was only like $1 or $2. So it's not like this game was necessarily going to be massive. But yeah, in terms of how I felt about that, it was fun. I mean, it's me, Editing Names. I'm here to do a little bit of post voiceover work for this little mini review because recording me rambled when giving my thoughts. Way more than I feel like is necessary. So I'm here to kind of give a rundown of like the more concise version of what I originally did. Like I said, the game was genuinely fun. It had its tense and scary moments, but it also had a nice charm to it. The strongest point I feel for this game, outside of it and its horror elements, was its humor. It genuinely had some pretty funny moments, and it knew when to be silly or cheesy. They're self-aware enough, for that, as shown with the Forest Ranger ad, the radio host getting slowly more bizarre during the looping driving segment, and the store clerk speaking like Jesus. Rewind. And the store clerk speaking like a fantasy quest giver in D&D. Jesus Christ. But also that was a nightmare sequence, so it hints at that fact by being absurd, or at least I'm assuming that's what it's meant to do. So otherwise, they set the tone pretty well, especially in the first half. That part felt the most atmospheric and creepy to me, but being in the woods lends itself to that, as it's a grounded scenario that thrives in creating paranoia because it's the woods. You don't know what's out there possibly stalking you or not, or if it's in your own head, as the end blurb stated by the dev. Was it revolutionary? Not really, but it was executed well, and considering the game's premise, it makes sense. They didn't pull any punches, and stuck with the script of unexplainable forest experiences. Now, pivoting from atmosphere to scares themselves, they were alright. A lot of off-screen noises was a good call, because again, this is set in the woods, and that's on theme and keeps you on your toes. But in terms of big payoff scares, like the guy in the red sweater rushing you towards the end of the very first segment, it wasn't the scariest. I will admit the store clerk jumping out at you during the looping driving segment got me good, and looking back on it, it wasn't anything cheap. It could have been more loud in your face, but it wasn't. So I can appreciate that. Otherwise, there weren't that many jump scares really. The first half had the most, and the second focused more on storytelling, which I, again, can appreciate, but I wish there was a little more, you know? This is a shorter game, so obviously that depends on how much time the dev had, but if, in this scenario, there could have been more, that's kind of what I would have wanted. Also, speaking of story, I think this game was strongest in the first half compared to the second. With it being non-linear, it makes sense to jump around and create confusion over what's happening, but towards the second portion of the game, the plot lines kind of felt spread thin. The first half presented a trio of teens, with one of them seemingly going missing, and then the following character is possibly going into this position of Forest Ranger to look into stuff like that. That felt like a consistent through line, but once you get to the basement scene, and then the following parts after that, the story feels a little scattered. You're bringing in stuff like aliens, conspiracy theories, government cover-ups, the FBI, plenty of things to explore, but also moving on past the setup in the first half. And that could have worked if they were more connected throughout the experience, but the second half felt like it was biting off a little more than it could chew, because the later setups then felt like they lacked depth. They weren't as intriguing compared to the first segment, and while this, again, is a smaller game, so time and resources aren't as much compared to other titles out there, it felt like a lot was tried to be put in at the end there when it wasn't needed, in my opinion. Some of that stuff could have been kept for another episode if this continues. Sometimes less is better than more, you know? Exploring the first few themes deeper just for this episode and allowing more time to be had in the forest and that unsettling atmosphere, I feel like that would have had a better payoff in terms of getting your blood pumping. Like, once the first half is done, the rest is more narrative focused rather than horror gameplay focused, which again isn't necessarily bad, but as I said, these plot beats felt 2D then. So sticking to hiker national park stories and whatnot just for the start of the series could have been more engaging, especially for horror experience. But hey, if this is episode 1 and more is to come out, maybe that'll change. I'm all for seeing where this might go. If that's the case, this is just my thoughts as of now, and maybe the developer of this, which is Guardhouse, by the way, I didn't mention that up top when doing the intro, I don't know why, is already improving on stuff that I noted myself. So maybe all of these story points will come back together and culminate into a huge rewarding payoff later on. Who am I to assume otherwise? Oh, and also for the art style, I like it. It's charming. It works well with what's being presented, and some scenes were really pretty, like the mountain portion one in the watchtower, but otherwise, I don't have much else to comment on in regards to it. The sound design and voiceover work did more, in my opinion, in setting the tone and the art style, and speaking of which, I think the sound design was done great here. It knew what it needed to be done, and didn't go too out there, which made for a nice grounded horror experience, and I like the voiceover work. That was cool. I will say, with this being a potential series, I don't feel like a rating right now is too justifiable, as I'd want to consider all of it before doing something like that. But if I were to, I'd give this segment like a 3.5 out of 5 for the time being. That might change if more entries come out, and this score will just become more reflective of what I think about the start to this anthology, if that is what the dev wants to do, but it's still enjoyable overall. So yeah, that's my more concise version of what I was saying. Looking at it as I'm recording it, it shaved off like a minute or two. But you know what? I'll take it. So, okay. Back to normal recording me. If you guys have anything else that you want to say, you can leave a comment, or you don't have to. Or it can be about anything else, frankly. If you like the video, you can leave a like, and if you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm putting this out on the internet for you guys to take, and if you watch it, cool. And if you don't want to, cool. I mean, like, I can't, it's the internet. What am I to do? I can't really force you to do anything. So, yeah. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, afternoon, night, time hiking in a forest where nothing goes wrong. Or otherwise, don't. And just vibe. That's valid too. Sometimes you just need those days where you just sit and do nothing. Because, you gotta recharge. So, yeah. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.